Hello, everybody. My name is Chris. Welcome to I think we're going to watch today. I thought it'd be kind of fun, right? Since we finished Subnautica 1 recently, I thought it'd be fun to go back and do two things. One, look at some of the early trailers for the game and kind of what set the stage and everybody's like hype and excitement and interest for this game before it came out, but also to segue into Subnautica 2 trailers as well. So we're gonna do both. We're gonna do both. Right. And I think it'll be fun. I think it'd be fun. So this is this first one I believe is the teaser trailer that was released. It's like a decade ago for the first game. And so we'll get right into it. We're gonna bounce and mess around. Unknown Worlds Entertainment.
Activating emergency CPR.
Oh, that's when we got knocked out.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Wow, pretty. Damn, poor guy. Hope he's okay. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, without the helmet on? Get out of there. Riley, you need crafted O2 tank. What? No way. Really? What? Wow. That is crazy. That's crazy. I would have no concept of what any of that is, but now I do. Obviously, we finished the game. That's nuts. So obviously here got knocked out. All the debris, the birds, the aurora. Damn. The shockwave. That's cool. I wish that was in the game. I understand. Probably would have been a crazy thing to actually make work, but that's pretty rad. Getting knocked in. Also, like right here. Where are they? Wait, what are you doing here? What are you guys doing in the safe shallows? All the way out here. Look at all fancy. I don't know. This is pretty neat. Not gonna lie, if I saw this, I probably would have been pretty hyped about it too. Because the fact that this was the available now means that they had what is it? Is this was this correct me? Was this what they released to tease it for early access, or was this like the full release teaser? Right, because this is the one I was pointed to. Regardless, right? And this scene, fucking crazy, crazy, absolutely crazy. Because there's never. I mean, if I had seen this first, I feel like this would have been a pretty big spoiler in my mind, right? So, knowing this. Plus, also you see in the game, right? Spoilers, by the way. Okay, we're gonna talk about the game. If you haven't seen the game or played the game, okay, spoilers. You're warned now. Get out if you don't want spoilers. All right, shoo. All right, now it's just us. This is crazy. right? The Sea Emperor being, first off, this definitely makes it seem like way scarier and like whoa, but not actually true, which I think is kind of cool. But also, if I had seen this image, I think the voice that talks to us in the game, I think I probably would have put like, oh, this is what's talking to us in Subnautica, right? Because the four eyes and like kind of like the face shape and then the antenna. But because I'd never seen it, I had no reference for what that silhouette could possibly be. So I assumed the whole time it was possibly like one of the aliens that stayed behind, right? That maybe they're just like kind of maintaining the station. But that's where that wasn't the case. No other fish talks to us, right? So the fact that there was no way for me to even assume that the Sea Emperor was the one speaking to us. But this is cool. This is cool. They showed this that early. It's wild. Damn. Right? Then the roar just. This had to have been earlier because like the water look on this is not. I mean, this was early. Not giving it any shade. I fucking love this game. It's so good. Little peeper. That's so neat. Okay, so we got to pivot now. We got to pivot over to the main trailer for the game, right? Because this was cool to check out, like the first little teaser, the tease, right? Okay, so next we're gonna watch the Subnautica cinematic trailer, which is the second, I think, because we watched the teaser. Now we're watching this one, and just get into it and see what they showed off.
I'm attempting a controlled descent.
The Degassi.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now.
Brief facts.
Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep.
Ooh. Horrifying.
They do not want us down there.
Dude.
Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Dude, come on. That's awesome. That was cool. That whole trailer was just the Degassi. That's such a cool idea. Oh my god. Because like obviously we find out about that they were the ones here before us. They're the whole reason we're even here. Right? Because the our whole mission with the Aurora is to get close to the last known location of the Degassi.
Enjoy alone.
And that's the Degassi. So that's what it looks like. We never really got like a visual, like scale wise, of like what exactly the Degassi look like. And knowing that the Aurora is massive and that the Degassi had a small crew, this totally makes sense. Like, small, shot down, crashed. This is cool because this is also Bart's log that we find in the game too. That's just the voiceover for this trailer. That's so awesome.
The crash crash seems so long ago now.
Such a neat idea. Excellent base. Stunning. Beautiful. And the exterior lights and all that. Yeah, this is pretty. This is pretty. You got the sea moth. My favorite vehicle in the game.
Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep.
God, this looks so good. If I wasn't already convinced to play it, and it had already, at the point of recording this, obviously we played the game, this would have immediately got me to be like, oh, I want to play it. He's the fucking what a cool enemy, creature, right? And I say enemies more like surviving against them rather than trying to fight them. So cool. They look cool here.
They do not want us down there.
God. This right here is the quintessential image that I imagined for this entire game. Anytime any game or real life involves the ocean. Darkness, the void, you're in some kind of very destructible vehicle, and something like this shows up, and that's about it. That's a wrap. Because look at that, he just slinks away into the dark. You don't even see him. Right there he is. You see, but it's too late. God, the Reapers are so fucking cool. They're scary. Scarier than any other thing in the game, in my opinion.
Want us down there.
Ugh.
Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet.
This is a beautiful trailer.
It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
But this is curious too. I don't know. I obviously, like, I don't think this is. This might have been an early concept, but I think it's interesting that this is the crash, and essentially, this direction from the ship was another base. It's obviously not there in the game, but I think it's kind of interesting. Maybe it was an early decision to not do it. Like maybe it was like a cut idea, right? But that's interesting. Crash here, island over here, which would have been on the other side of the zone, or other side of the ship. God, how cool. I fucking love this game. God damn it, man. Ah, what a cool trailer. Phenomenal. Okay, we got another one. We got one more. Before, I think we pivot to Subnautica 2, I think. Okay, so this is the next one. The Subnautica gameplay trailer. And this is mostly out of curiosity, right? This is mostly curious, like, what did they show off about 8 years ago for the gameplay? So we see the teaser, we saw the cinematic trailer, right? A little bit of story with the Degassi, and then we see the crash of our ship. We see the teaser, which is the actual crash of our ship, and us being on there. And then this is showing what exactly are we going to do? What are we going to play?
Yeah.
This PDA has rebooted with one directive: to keep you alive. Scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Exploration is conducted at your own risk. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy. Explore, study, catalog new species, secure food and energy, and gather data on unusual phenomena.
All the huge YouTubers that played this, they basically pushed it to be people's vision. Big influence.
We shouldn't have gone so deep.
Dude. This shows so much that I'm in the best way, right? Like I guess if you were doing a lot of early access, you know, you've seen things. You're not really spoiled on a ton of stuff seeing this. And I think this is a cool trailer. Way to show a lot of stuff. Right, like climbing out of here, seeing the aurora. Very cool. The diving to different areas.
Scans indicate this location supports a diverse
The fact that you could hold the fish and the
and
knife.
healthy ecosystem.
The containment units. Super cool. Super cool. I never stacked mine. I don't know if you could stack them. This is interesting. It seems like you could. Like if you build like multi-purpose rooms on top, right? And then it seems there's even writing on the walls here. Herbivores, carnivores. Right, which is something you could actually make in the game. Right? The little signs. Oh my god. Yep.
Exploration is conducted at your own risk. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
This is cool.
Study, catalog new species, secure food and energy, and gather data on unusual phenomena.
I didn't even know you could get a submarine. When we played it, I didn't even know. And then it was like, oh, Cyclops submarine? I'm like, ooh, shit. Great. Like this, it's oh man, this definitely would have also hyped me up. I don't think any of these trailers have been bad so far in any way. Right? I love this. The vent here, thermal energy powering the whole base. This is a crazy cool base too. And in the bulb, this zone, I don't know what it's officially called, but I remember at least when I went through it, this was a scary place. So what an interesting base concept. Like the observatory here, the full stack over here. Like this is a cool base. This is very neat. Right, Corey, this game is so much fun. So about yeah, this is fucking amazing. IGP, I've savored every single moment. Markiplier, you goddamn right. Absolutely, it's a fantastic game and full of possibilities. Even my diction one, true it is. I adore this game. I love it to bits. Jacksepticeye, he's right. He's right. One of my favorite survival games, Co-Carnage. Nothing but truths. I feel like I'm in a sci-fi movie right now. 8-Bit Ryan. Hell yeah. Incredibly influential early access players. Let's players, specifically. This game is awesome. Yep. It's cool how it shows so much too. It shows like what you could do, like the grow beds and everything, and how you can mix and match stuff in these, and then shows like how much you could do with the bases. I think if I had seen this first, it definitely would have influenced the way I approached the game. And I don't think in a bad way, but it would have been less sort of figuring it out and more like, oh, okay, I know I can build a base. Let me get these rooms. This connects like these, and then we can learn how to grow things. And oh, I know I can do this, that, the other, and things that are going to show up like that. That's crazy to see. And the prawn suit, the Lost River, that guy, these
Shouldn't have gone
guys,
so deep.
and this. Zero idea there was going to be alien tech in this game. Now you could be like, oh, it's an alien planet. Of course it would be. I didn't know that they were going to incorporate such a really cool story into this game, other than just sort of like survival, right? What is the story when there's so much more to it? I think it's so cool. I think it's so cool, and this reinforces why I'm glad that I didn't watch any of the trailers before we played the game, because I think this would have created a lot of preconceptions and like early ideas on how I should and maybe would play. And I would try not to be influenced by that, but it'd be hard to ignore. I don't know. This was cool. This was cool. These, what a great trilogy of like teaser, 2 trailers, and then again, because this has been a hell of a time. It's been a hell of a go. Right, Subnautica. After what, I think like 2 months that we've been playing it, roughly. Right? Now it all comes to this. And so rightfully, we need to follow up with the Subnautica 2 trailers. All right. The Subnautica 2 trailer. And this already looks insane. This already looks beautiful. Miles above. Right? Subnautica 2 early access trailer. Cinematic trailer. All right. You know what? Let's get into it, right? Let's go. Oh. Oh, that's nice. That looks clean. Wasn't it? Oh, we got an axe. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, sorry, friend. Okay, it's kind of funny. So, guys, I got the thing. You're all dead. Yo, that's... Oh, that's cool. He's fast. Oh, its wings, it has, like, wings. Like a ray. A manta. Fast and angry. Oh god, what? No shot. That is huge. Oh my god. Holy. Subnautica 2. May 14th. Oh my, this looks incredible. I mean, it's a cinematic trailer, right? It's not in-game, but it's a beautiful trailer. Like, this is so cool. Not that I'm trying to do a breakdown, but I'm going to do a breakdown. Right? Obviously new, kind of Seamoth-esque, right? And the fact that this is going to be co-op, right? I think it's up to 4 people total, right? Am I right? Is it 4 or is it 3? I think it's 4. Might be 3. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it yet. Right, because I had to wait to finish the game first. The first game, at least. Right, so we see this, and then they're two riding, and it's so essentially it's a Seamoth that you could just go around as a group. That's pretty cool. And then, obviously, this is not a natural structure. It's another planet with alien things. It's so smooth. Like, look, it's so rounded and pretty. Okay, it's 4 people. Pilot, two two freeloaders, and then, this guy over here. And then this is cool. So we got already a Seamoth, and then this is kind of like a Seamoth, but also different. It has like these little wings that come down, and it got faster. It did like a sonic boom, almost to like push the predator away. So that's interesting. So I wonder, like, obviously this is like a solo, right? So that one's probably for like multiple people to move around, and this is probably for like one-on-one, like a one person. So I mean, maybe I am overthinking, but it's like this show clearly shows a tool in the same Altera design, right? Altera colors, but it's a hatchet. It's a hatchet. It looks retractable, right? So maybe like a hammer and a hatchet, or maybe just a hatchet that looks like this. But that's neat because it looks like the knife, right? It has like this. There's a little ring in it. Right, so while your friends are out there doing their own thing or going out farming, you're over here messing around. That's cool. Because I wonder if that's a new way to mine. Right, instead of like hacking things or just like picking things up, you have a but it creates a lot of noise. Right, so I wonder if they're gonna do more like audio things, because in the first game it definitely was, there was some, right, a lot of it was basically just the Cyclops at that point, right, that actively created noise, and you could mask yourself. I think the Seamoth generated noise, but I'm not exactly sure if it did or not. But like for the Reapers, already any of the Leviathan, right, they would hear you, or the Predators in general, they'd hear you and they'd come at you. So I wonder if they're going to do more of that, because I would like that. Because I think that's cool. Right? And then this is neat. All these little handheld, it's like a handheld scanner flashlight, something. That's kind of cool. And it has jets. Never mind. It's not just that. It had. Oh my god. So instead of like a sea glide, like we're holding it, it's now 2 gloves, basically 2 gauntlets of. Oh, that's neat. That's cool. This is obviously an artifact. It looks like it's designed after the tree thing structure. I don't even know if it's a tree. It looked like a tree with like roots going everywhere. But this kind of looks like it, so I wonder. It's clearly intentional. This dude. That's gonna be crazy. Because he's fast, and that needle looks like it's gonna hurt. Get in there, maneuver around, and then deploy the wings even faster. Right, this is crazy, because this dude is huge. Like the vehicle itself is like the size of his eyeball. Look at that! Look at that! That guy's like a giant clam. It's like a giant massive clam, and you know there's going to be some shit down here that we need to get. You know there's going to be like some kind of pearl or something that we got to swim into this thing to snatch and get out of. You know there will be. I hope there will be. Terrifying. Ugh. Beautiful shot. These guys, these like alien like blimps. They're beautiful. So we got like sky creatures now. Right? Obviously we have the birds, right? But this seems more like they actually roam around the surface. And these like wild roots, but they like obviously they're I mean maybe they're organic or not. They kind of almost look like crab legs in a way, like there's like a kind of chitinous top and then I don't know, that might be a stretch, but I mean it looks really fucking good. Like is that not crazy as shit? The planet here, the rings visible, 2 suns over here, right? The galaxy up here, this crazy tree, which is like dripping water. So these might honestly be, I mean, maybe these are living, maybe these are actually just mineral, right? But it's absorbing water and spilling water, or maybe this captures rainwater. That's another thing, is I wonder if weather is going to come into play. Not that I'm saddling a ton of expectations. I'm not really saddling anything on them. Whatever they do, after playing the first game, I'm like, fuck it, let them do it, let them go, right? But I would think it'd be cool if there was weather, right? Like storms, something like that, right? Or maybe like in the heat, you get dehydrated faster, or certain parts of like the surface of the water areas maybe is a lot warmer. Especially with 2 suns. Fucking cool as shit. And then whatever this is clearly another alien situation. Man. This is gonna be so cool. This is gonna be so cool. I can't wait. Now, will I be able to play this on the 14th? I don't know. Because I'm still building a consensus from everybody if we should dabble into Subnautica 2, or should we do Below Zero first before then. But anyway, we got I think 1 or 2 more things to watch. Okay, so this one is, I think this is the most recent one, but then there's another one afterwards that's a little bit longer, that goes a little bit more in depth. But this one right here is the early access gameplay trailer. So this kind of is going to give us, I imagine, a decent overview of actual in-game and not cinematic, right? So let's see what they're bringing.
I'm Noah. My job is your life. Find a convenient way to die.
Dana said, all right. Find a convenient way to die.
For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Good luck.
Ooh.
No one wants to talk about how we got here. All you need to know is, it's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
Ooh.
We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go.
Forget your debt. Forget Noah. Forget Altera. Forget the life you imagined. It's all gone now. You're going to die here. And that's all right. Pick the most interesting thing you can see and explore. Wouldn't that set you free? And I know where this mission will end. You'll join us soon enough.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Have I said that enough in this? That's so cool. Ah, that's rad. That's rad as shit. Oh my god. There's a lot to unpack. First off, fucking Noah, right? I guess this is the new. I don't know if he sticks around because I forget Noah, right? But if he does, this is like the new PDA, our new Altera AI that hangs out with us.
Welcome back, Pioneer. For the sake of...
Beautiful, right? Very, very much like, you know, Safe Shallows, but different. But different, very cool. Obviously, you could already see like different fish are around here.
all our sleeping friends, we have to
Right, we got this big dude over here. He's hanging out.
learn how to survive. Good luck.
This is neat. So this is ruins, right? So I do wonder, is this going to be another like, oh, there were other people here before us, right? Like we weren't the first people to end up here. Camp 1. Right? And we can see this is broken, so this isn't meant to be angled intentionally. But oh, I get like this guy over here.
Now I
This. Fucking right. It's a hammer
want to talk
that
about how
whips
we
out
got here.
into a hatchet. I love that. That's so cool. That's so neat. And so I mean that looks like it could be quartz. And then what is that? I just saw that in the background. Is that organic? This guy up here.
All you need to know is it's a beautiful place to
Oh, so the scanner. First off, that I would have never expected that to be a crab. That's really cool. But also, this has a display now. This has a little display. That's cool.
die over and over.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on now. There right at the end. It's like a radar. Does this have a built-in scanner? Like a radar? Like the scanner rooms, kind of? Ish? Maybe like smaller? I don't know. Maybe just for
Over
creatures?
and over
This guy looks great.
again.
3D printing is back. This is interesting. You destroy it, and it's a very specific thing you destroy, and then it dissolves like this root system. And then this guy opens up.
We've set up a lab.
Right, so I wonder if, story-wise, it makes me think, is there some kind of corruption going on that's like choking the planet? Choking certain things.
Lab here with a few basic biomods, they're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go.
That's an interesting, that is, what a curious thing to say. So it is, they do call it a tree. They call it a tree. There's obviously like the little steps down here, right? So you could probably figure a way to get up in some way. But to say, if you get the urge to go to the tree, don't. Which means it's dangerous. Either to be around, or there's something around the tree, or the tree itself is dangerous. But this is a painted mural inside of what is clearly an abandoned facility. So there have been others here before us. And somebody, or all of them, painted this mural of the tree and its significance.
Go. Forget your debt.
That's going to be very cool. Grow beds, different shapes of grow beds too. Right, so I wonder if you can kind of like puzzle piece them together almost. New plants. Just like forget Altera, forget Noah, forget Altera, forget your debt. Right? Basically just wipe your hands of the whole thing. We crash, we're free now. This is our planet. We will assimilate here.
Forget Noah, forget Altera, forget the life you...
The base building is going to be nuts. That's cool. So, okay, wait. So they basically turned the moon pool into what could be its own base. So not just like a moon pool you build out onto and create a base off of, but like the fact that there's a room here, fabricator, storage. I mean, I wonder, like maybe you can expand the rooms, but if this is, I mean, the fact that in general you could build this and there's a moon pool right here in the middle, that's awesome. That's so cool.
Life you imagined. It's all gone now.
Oh. Wait, this is that. It just doesn't have the wings. So what is this, an early stage version of this before you get the upgrades for it? Right? And then the fact that these guys can hang out so there's that. That's cool. Unless this is that main one. And it just this you have to modify it or upgrade it in some way. I don't know. I'm not gonna really overthink it. I'm just going off of what we're seeing, and I think it's really cool. And there's another one of these. So these seem to be very present, a very big deal.
You're going to die here.
That shit's fucking it looks dark, and I hope it is. I hope they fully embrace this for this seed. If not more. Right? Because like, is this an oxygen tube? And this person just died here? Right? Because this is clearly one of the people that were here before us.
You're going to die here. And that's all right. Pick the most interesting...
And this is cool. So I imagine we probably also do crash out of here. I don't think we end up here willingly.
Interesting thing you can see and
You fucking do it. See, right to this giant clam, dude? There's some shit right here. It's a pearl-esque item. All the eyes are on the inside, which is very... I guess that would make sense, because if the eyes were on the outside, it wouldn't benefit this creature at all. Right? If the clamshell's open, you want to see the creature swimming inside to your mouth, so the eyes are all looking in. Then you... Ooh.
floor.
Cool.
Wouldn't that set you free?
We see these, so obviously more boxes like these, and then fragments.
I know where this mission will end.
This shit, man, I don't even know.
You'll join us soon enough.
I can't wait. Man, this looks incredible. This looks so... man, I don't know if it's just because it's new and just more exploration, but I'm so in. I'm so in. It looks so fucking cool. This looks great. Right? And it showed like this does look to be like in-game, not sort of like cinematic design. Right? So it's obviously like very curated, like, very much like a vertical slice, but it is, judging off of what they're showing, it looks really cool. It looks really cool. And now I think there's only one more. And I know they did a stream recently that was like, I think, a couple hours long. I don't know if we're gonna watch that. We might, but I think for the most part we're gonna watch this one next thing, and then maybe let me know if we should watch that stream. If it is something that you've watched, is it worth it? Is it cool? Is it something we should look into, or does it go over maybe too much that maybe it would be more fun and better to just go in to the early access without seeing it, right? Let me know. So for this one, this is a kind of deep dive over the, I think it's the multiplayer or the co-op aspect of it, and I think it'd be kind of cool to see, right? Kind of like an idea of what they envision for it and maybe how it works exactly. So it'd be pretty cool to see, I think. Because you think co-op and it's like, oh, just Subnautica with more people in it. But I wonder, because it's a deep dive, right? So I wonder, like, are they going to go over like which types of things can take multiple people? Do you need multiple people for certain things? You know, stuff like that. Ooh. Oh, we're going in. Okay.
Players really latched onto isolation, and that became so essential to Subnautica. Now with Subnautica 2, with a fresh start, new engine, we thought to ourselves, like, okay, this is the moment where we can still make a game that can deliver on isolation for people that want that, but we can also have multiplayer.
One of the most requested features of Subnautica is multiplayer.
When you want to build a truly immersive, good multiplayer experience for the players, is to build it from the ground up. Our very first internal demos that we did after a few weeks of development were multiplayer, and every single feature that we made since then has been multiplayer capable.
And the important distinction there is that any part of the game isn't going to require cooperative play. But if I want to come along and bring a friend, they can totally participate with me in every moment along the way. We never wanted to encroach on someone's game that just is like, I want to play solo. We never wanted to have the moment where you had to pull the switches in tandem. That's never the way we want it to be. Optional co-op start to finish.
Fucking phenomenal.
Is completely playable on portable game machines and handheld devices. We have a large team that's dedicated to optimizing performance, and we're taking it extremely seriously. Our development philosophy has always been that the game should be playable anywhere with anybody. I'm playing it every night on my Steam Deck before I go to bed, and it's a great experience. It's just a fantastic device to be able to play these games.
Very cool.
Multiplayer game does bring a new set of challenges in terms of technical animation. There is more emphasis on both the first-person look of the game and the third-person.
We have omnidirectional movement with free camera. If you're looking up and going backwards, the feet are in your view, but if all of a sudden you want to go forward and downwards, that body has to get out the way.
For our tools, we use a control rig that encompasses both third-person and first-person perspectives.
Say we're swimming, so the hands can be this shallow of a motion, whereas in third person, you want to get that full range of motion. It's more work, but it also informs more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to pause this a lot, I promise. But no, that's really interesting, because yeah, in like Subnautica, the first one, you don't really see your whole body. You see like the silhouette, like whenever there's like light and shadows. But for the most part, they don't have to worry about realistic movement for the way, like, turnings, flipping, right? Because you're not going to see it, so who cares how like the body twists around. But the fact that you're going to be able to see each other, they have to make the animations like look, right for that. That's I like.
The most fun thing I worked on for co-op was the dive elevator.
The dive elevator just adds a lot to co-op in general. Realized that it would be really cool to be able to both go with friends on it, but also to be able to attach stuff to it. So as we started developing the prototype, we realized that that would make it even more meaningful. Be able to load it up and then shoot it down to depths and then come back up with all the stuff you collected down there.
No shit, that's so cool. That's so awesome. Whoa.
We decided to go for a system where it would be easy as possible for people to join each other in their games.
You can either convert a single-player game to multiplayer and continue from your single-player game, or you can start a new multiplayer game. You can invite your friends via your normal platform friends list, or we have our own friends list where you can invite your cross-platform friends.
It's really simple to jump into games with your friends. It's really simple to continue games with your friends or let them continue the game and for you to pick it up later.
I think we managed to create a very seamless and easy experience that I hope the players are going to enjoy.
Cross-platform.
Co-op is a really fun new thing that we can explore.
I just enjoy seeing how different types of gameplay it opens up for.
You can team up and split off and gather resources like, oh, I found this, help me gather, I don't have enough inventory, help me over here.
I love messing with my friends, giving out responsibilities. I don't like to scan things, so I'm very happy that someone else will scan all the stuff for me in Subnautica 2. I think it's just really fun to find ways to break out work and just explore, and also to be scared together.
Play one run completely solo and isolated and say, that was great. Now I can't wait to do it again with my friends. And that just seemed like a really logical fit for Subnautica 2.
Dude. Oh my god, that was awesome. So cool. And Anthony Gallegos, design lead. That's awesome. Right, I've not seen Anthony a part of a lot of things. It was it not to go too deep on it, right? But I remember my first my first introduction to Anthony Gallegos was him and his friends podcast, Comedy Button. Still listen to today. He's not on it anymore, but phenomenal, right? And then he worked on the Marvel ARPG. Right, he was part of the team on that, and I really liked. I think it was Marvel Heroes. Marvel Heroes. It was really cool. It was basically an MMORPG, basically what Diablo 4 is trying to be today, but Marvel characters. It was a lot of fun. It was a blast. And so basically it just really like took me when I realized it's like Anthony Gallegos' design lead for Subnautica 2. I'm like, that's awesome. Cool. Right, it's like, it's obviously very pretty. And look, we see this, right? The jet gloves, the little, I don't know what we're gonna call them. Right? But very neat. And then look up here. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be obviously in the final game or not, but numbers, coordinates, right? Like southeast or southeast, right? Like 105, 120. So you're not just saying, oh, kind of in between south and east? Or south and southeast? You have like an actual number. That's really cool. Right? I like that they showed off all the early stuff. Like their renditions of it, and seeing this is the view from who's piloting, and this is view of you being attached to it, or seeing other people gripped onto it. Right? And the confirmation, you don't need multiplayer. You don't need it. It is completely optional. 100%. There's at no point you need to have some other person in the game. And I think that's beautiful. Because it shouldn't. You could play this entire game solo. But the fact that you could have a single player game and a multiplayer game separate, I think is also really awesome. So you could have like your own personal one where you kind of like take your time, you build out a base, you do your thing, you do your own thing, but then you have a multiplayer one where you and your friends just do whatever. Do what you do. I think that's going to be very cool. Right, the bases, and then I guess this is an early version of the scanner. It's pretty neat. And it seemed like this is a doorway, and again, all early, so it could just be, but it's like a hatchless hatch. Right, the fact that there's no door, you just walk straight through it. The fact that it's going to be completely playable on handhelds and PC and crossplay is really cool, because there's a lot of my friends, right, and both, and also a lot of you guys in on the channel, but also in the Discord, right, that use like the Steam Deck, as well as like you only have consoles, and so the idea that everybody could play together for this is awesome. Now, I don't think it's not going to be up for the early access, right? This is more of like the on release, the end goal. This looks so cool. This is such a fun idea. Right? An elevator. So you literally can put stuff, you build this thing.
Developing the prototype, we realized that that would make it even more meaningful.
You build this thing, you put stuff on it,
and then shoot it down to depths, and then come back up with all the stuff you.
That's so rad. So if you need like, if you build a base down here, right, and you're like, oh, I need to bring all this titanium from, you know, up down there, put it in a box or put it on there, shoot it down way faster, right? Vice versa too. Like you gather a bunch of tons of stuff down there, you slap it on there, you shoot it up without having to be like, okay, well, I have to go to a vehicle, offload all this stuff, and then, you know, up, down, all this. I don't know. I think that's really neat. That's going to be a lot of fun. And the fact that you can do it as a group is also really cool. And then obviously at the bottom there, in the item bar, that's a repair tool in number 3. Right, so let's see, you got the Sea Glide gloves, until I know what they're actually called. Sea Glide gloves, you got the scanner, you got the repair tool, you got that other thing, option number 4 there, which it looked like it was a scanner. Not scanning tool for like scanning crazy, but scanner is in like scanning for resources. Right, and then the 5th one down there, the sonic boom gun.
You collected down there.
We decided to, in their game,
your single normal play.
It's really simple.
Friends
Very
list.
cool.
We have our own friends list where you can invite your cross-platform friends.
Friend codes. I think this is huge. I think this is big. I feel like this is massive. Crossplay and
continue the
experience that
complete solo and co-op play.
I don't like to scan things, so I love when someone else will scan all the.
Oh wait, is that the fabrication tool? Oh no, see this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was saying. It looks like a scanner, and it is. Like, look at that, all these little dots. Like, what does that mean? Are these fish? Are these minerals? But can you set it to look for certain things? Because that's a really cool idea.
Responsibilities.
And then this.
I don't.
This is the fabricator.
Like to scan things, so I'm very
like
happy
the handheld one where you make things.
Subnautica 2. I think it's just really fun to find ways to break out work and just explore, and also to be.
That dude is massive. I saw that. Shock me.
Scared.
He's huge.
Together.
Play.
It's like a kraken, dude. Terrifying. Leviathan.
Play one run completely solo and isolated.
Oh wait, that's literally what it was called. Collector Leviathan? I'm sorry, what does that mean? What does that mean? Collector Leviathan? Pardon? Was he like...
Solo and isolated and safe. That was great.
I'm sorry, that's kind of wild. Collector Leviathan. He's got like... got hobbies. This is cool. This is cool. This is gonna be awesome. Right? I don't obviously I have no idea how much of the game is available in early access, but I do know it's about they said it's like a 2-year dev cycle they're looking for. So a lot of feedback, a lot of stuff. Right? This is very much, I know there are gonna be some people, right? There are gonna be some people that are like, oh, cool, so you're releasing it unfinished into early access. It's like, yeah, they did it with the last one. And it's like, it was incredibly beneficial. Because these guys, unlike some developers, it does happen, like we know, right? They're not abusing the early access, system to just get like, money in early. It's it's like all of the feedback is genuinely utilized, right, and taken in. So this is gonna be a hell of a 2 years, right? And it's like they probably already have their story, like vision, right? So this is more like mechanical. Like, oh, maybe they changed some stuff with the story. Maybe not. But I think it's more like they're working out the bugs and working out, how should they tweak, certain things, among others, right? But it's gonna be a hell of a time. And I gotta tell these. I wonder if these each individually have their own little batteries, because I see the meter down here is pretty low. So I wonder if they each have one, or you like as a whole they have one. I don't know. But this is cool. This is cool. This also feels very. It's way better than the Sea Glide. You got lights, so the lights are still there, but you're not blocking your vision, and I think that's a big thing. That's a big thing because I love the Sea Glide. Love zipping around in that thing, but losing kind of like this like below you view was kind of a detriment. But I guess that kind of was the trade off, right? So kind of them doing this and opening it up, I think is great. I think is a huge benefit. And then I don't know what this is. This is interesting. Yeah, you've got your health, water, food, O2.
And to find ways to break out work and just explore, and also to be.
That's gonna be so crazy to see. He's just hanging out. Ugh.
Scared together.
But anyway, this is really cool. This is awesome. So I'm gonna hand this over back to you guys. Let me know what you think about this, because this looks rad. This looks so cool. This looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I want to know, what do you think? Are you gonna play Subnautica 2? Are you gonna get into the early access? Are you gonna wait a little bit? Are you just gonna wait the whole time? I know obviously like those with consoles don't really have a choice. If you don't have a PC, you can't, right? But does that mean, are you going to follow it along? Or are you just kind of going to be like, don't hear it, don't see it, come back in 2 years, right? And if you're going to be somebody that follows this along every step of the way through early access, right, ride or die, all the way to the end. But anyway, I could ramble more, and I probably could, because I think Subnautica 1 was such a good game, was so good, that I can't wait for Subnautica 2. And I can't wait to play Below Zero. Right? Even if it's functionally a shorter game, right? Shorter, smaller, I still think it'll be a neat experience. Right? And then whenever we get to Subnautica 2 as well, it'll be fun. It'll be great. So thank you so much for watching. This has been pretty cool, seeing kind of like Subnautica 1 release trailers and all that stuff, and then 2, how far they've come. It's huge. It's kind of cool. It's pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks again for watching. See you guys in the next video, whatever that ends up being. Bye-bye.